Good morning, peoples. Well, it's another great day in the D. And welcome to the Detroit Diz. So today, August the 28th, it's 60 degrees outside for our car temperature. And it's partly cloudy. And I heard that it's going to be thunderstorming possibly today in the D. So the weather, maybe not so great. You know what I'm saying? So before we get started here, I want to say thank you to all of our subscribers, each and every one of you. And we really are grateful for you. And we appreciate you being here with us. And if you're brand new to the channel, you can help us meet our goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers. Our short-term goal of 1,000 subscribers by just mashing that subscribe button, which is completely free. And I know that's a 4-letter dirty word, but it's a good one because it's free. Anyhow, it's a great day. And yeah, it's a great day today. The area here is very busy today because tomorrow is a giant festival right here in this area right here, called the Arts, Beats, and Eats. It's where you get some arts, it beats, it eats. It's kind of like a Epcot festival of like food and wine. Or if you were like take the Festival of the Arts and food and wine and put them together with some music, then you would have the Arts, Beats, and Eats. Yeah. Anyhow, so we have a list today. Yay. I took the time out to make a list. We've got a list. We've got a list. Okay, enough of that bad singing, right? Okay. So, first thing I want to talk about is Southwest Airlines. You know, a lot of people have been panicking about Southwest Airlines and their new seating arrangement that they've been having. Even some people have been talking about how that's going to have a large effect, a big effect, on people that are overweight and need 2 seats. So what in the past, and I've never flown on a Southwest airline, so I'm just telling you what the article says. But I guess in the past that if you were riding on Southwest Airlines, you would just, I guess, there would be no assigned seating, and you would just pick your seat, which is kind of crazy because, that's just the way it is. So now Southwest Airlines is going to be like every other airline. You choose your seat when you buy your ticket, and you don't get to choose your seat whenever, like I guess the day of or something like that. I don't even know. I don't know if they were just going free for all. You know, you just show up. You're like, I think you get on the airplane. You're like, I want to sit there, or whatever. I don't know how laxative it was, how relaxed the seating assigning was, but they're going to be very stringent now, and they're just saying if you are needing 2 seats, you're going to have to pick them together in the same class section. You just can't pay for two. You got to pay for 2 seats in the same section and the same type of seats, and I guess they were having problems with that. I mean, we have people that bought economy seats and were trying to sit in the, like they would buy one first class, or maybe not first class. You wouldn't need a larger 2 seats then. But let's say you were in business class or something like that. You needed 2 seats, and here you are. You're buying an economy and a business class. I don't know what they were doing, but that's kind of interesting. If they were saying there were people buying 2 types of seats and then claiming, what I'm saying. Very weird. Anyways, so if you did not know, and I talked about it the other day, is that it's tough to be a bug, which was the show in 4D in the Animal Kingdom at the Tree of Life Theater, and that has been, they're redoing it, they're refurbishing the theater, and it's going to be Zootopia, and it's going to be in 4D. That means there's going to be some surprises. Nobody knows what it's going to be. But if you remember, you used to get stung by a bee or something, a bug, or some bugs came out at the end and they touched the back of your legs. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that anymore. And Zootopia is going to be there, and they're going to have some meet and greets at Zootopia, which will be really kind of cool. And what else will they have? Yeah, I mean, the experience is going to be really great. It's going to be called Better Together. So I cannot wait. It should be pretty good. It comes out in 2026, and everybody should be looking forward to it. It's something new. The Tree of Life is not going away. It's not going to get knocked down and make something else there. That is the it's a key location, landmark in the animal kingdom. They're not going to do away with that. They're just replacing. It's tough to be a bug with a Zootopia. Just in case that you were confused about what was going on, because some articles that have clickbaity titles may think that they're going to remove the Tree of Life as it stands, because it's, anyways. All right, you get what I'm saying. Anyways, so yeah, here's another story, and that is really great, and I think that people will like this. This might be a good thing. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger is having a refurb. Let's just say that all together. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger refurb. It even sounds like it could be part of a title, right? No, I'm just joking. That's one of those tongue-twisting deals that Disney would put together. But no, they're having a refurb at Disney at Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger. That almost got me. And the refurb, what they're doing is you're getting new vehicles that you're going to be riding in, that are going to have a new design on them that's going to be matching part of the game. Going to look more Buzz Lightyear-y. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, and they're also going to be making new Target signs and all sorts of updates, and maybe change some of the pointing system. Who knows? They're going to be doing all sorts of different new updates, and maybe part of the mission will be a little bit different, meaning that they'll have new updated targets that you'll be needing to blast away, and we'll see how that goes. I cannot wait for the updated Buzz Lightyear experience. That's one of everybody's favorites. That gets a lot of attention, and you could be I think if you get over 1 million points, you're a cadet or something. Oh, I can't remember what your title is, but you are a Starfleet something or other. I don't know. I don't remember what they're called. If you get if you get a certain score, right? Somebody should clue me in here and tell me what it is right there in the comment section. Appreciate it. Anyhow, we have another story that I have written down here. Well, man, this traffic is like single line. Talking about single line rider here, this single line driver. Okay, so there's new missions for Smuggler's Run. They've been talking about that, how, Smuggler's Run, in case you did not know, is the Millennium Falcon, and you ride in that, and we've had the same ride for a while now, whereas, you had the same two missions for some period of time. I think it was 2 missions. Now they're going to be adding some more missions in May of 2026. It's going to be great. You're going to be able to, and they'll be selected by, the person who gets you on the ride. They'll press some fancy button. and you'll get one of maybe you'll tell them, yeah, we've already done that. We haven't done that yet. Maybe they'll hook you up, and you'll be able to go on one of the other, you'll get one of the sequences, the missions that you have not been on already. If you're able to tell your cast member, that will be great, because they'll be able to select it, and maybe it will just be rando. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I do know switching things up and making things more exciting, that's what the parks should all be about. I cannot wait. Okay. Talking about new things, I guess there's been some surveys at Walt Disney World that have to do about the dining plan. Oops, I didn't mean to brush up against the mic. The dining plan was not there for a while, and then they brought it back. And when they brought it back, it only had two versions of it: quick service, and then one with one dining experience, one sit-down table service. And people have been missing the deluxe plan. The deluxe plan was the one where you would have two table service options. You could save them, and then you could do if you didn't use them all, you could put them together. And they had, because some were places that you would go would need two. I think did you have two? I'm gonna have to go back and remember what the old deluxe plan used to be. But now the deluxe plan they're touting the name Ultimate Plan, because it's the ultimate plan of the deluxe dining plans. I don't know. I just thought I would say it like that. And I have to tell you, so let me go back and digress here about my thoughts on the plans. It's really hard sometimes as a family, or even just somebody who has other things they want to do, is to get trapped into a bunch of dining reservations that you have planned, and you're eating at specific times that are chopping out time blocks for you to eat, and then you have to travel across the Disney parks to get to them, or you have to have some travel time, that is, to get to them on time. And so it could be a burden to go to all these dining meals, that if you get them all with the deluxe or ultimate plan, and so sometimes that's why people scale back, other than money being the other reason, that you might scale back to a smaller plan where it's more manageable. And then also people were not eating all the points. They weren't getting their money's worth in eating when they had the big giant plan with all the food. But some people like to eat all the food, hashtag all the food, and I mean, I don't mind it. Look, I like and there was experiences that you can use it for, like the Hoop-de-Doo Review, and they used to have the some of the other shows that they were having would use like two point thingamajiggies, 2-point meals, and then you could go there and have an experience and stuff like that. So, and then there are also the ones that had character meals and character buffets that they would charge sometimes a little bit more in some places, and then or they'd have more points. So anyways, I'm just saying. So that's what I had for this morning. It's a little bit more information than usual, and yeah. So if you're at golf, let's talk a little bit about sports here. So I I hope the Tigers, the Detroit Tigers, first of all, who is your favorite baseball team? Where are you from? Do you like the team that you're from or living, or do you like an entire different team? Because I like the Detroit Tigers, no matter if they're playing horrible or if they're playing really good, which for now, they're playing really great, but, we don't know anything about next year. But anyhow, they're playing really great this year, and I hope that this continues on. I hope that we're building a dynasty of Detroit, Detroit Dynasty. That sounds like a show, Detroit Dynasty. And I hope that we get to have a great team, and we have a lot of more winning seasons. I hope that's a thing. But I'm really proud of our boys, our Detroit baseball boys. Okay, and then if you're a golf fan, I just went to the Live Championship. That was pretty awesome, the Live Golf Championship. There was also now they have the Ryder Cup, and if you like Bryson DeChambeau, he is part of the Ryder Cup, and it should be a really interesting Ryder Cup. They have a lot of great people that are going to be on it for Team USA, and they'll be really, really great. I cannot wait to see it happening. That's in September. If you're a golf fan, September 26th and whatnot. Okay, we'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye-bye.